Tinubu didn't have to send the Air Force and the military to deal with this particular insurrection, this threat to our own sense of security and equilibrium. So next time there's an insurrection, I think the president should just call that young man and say, "No, put down those stupid people there. You have enough troops under your command, so don't bother me with all these security issues any longer." Let's not overdo things. This is not the first country that has a head of state. This is not the first country whose head of state has families. And I think children should know their place. They are not potentates. They're not heads of state.
So, in a recent video, Wole Soyinka was seen stylishly scolding the president for deploying so much, security guards, to Tinubu's son, which is Seyi Makinde and Seyi Tinubu. So he said at a function in a hotel in Ikoyi, one day he saw so many people with security guards amongst them and all of that. To him it was as if they were actually shooting a movie. So a young man walked up to him and greeted him, and then the man he now asked the man, "Come, are you shooting something?" And then he now said he was joking, and he asked the guy if the guy was actually shooting a movie, and the guy said no, they were not shooting a movie. And so, but he was still wondering that this so much security detail to who and who are the people. So he entered his car and he asked his driver, and the driver said it was actually not a movie, that it was the president's son. And so he realized that the man who came to greet him, the young man who came to greet him, probably is or was Seyi Tinubu, and he felt disappointed that how come one person would have this so many security guards around him. He said that they were armed to the teeth, about 15 men just attached to him alone. So that will comprise of the DSS, the Nigerian police, and maybe the military. And then, of course, you can imagine the number of vehicles and friends that will be there, and some of them too would have their own protection. And so in the end, he said they had to clear the whole place before Tinubu will leave. Seyi Tinubu would leave. I remember there was one video that was trending one time where that same Seyi Tinubu went to the south, to the north rather, I think Sokoto. So that was when he went to share rice, and they said that they were not hungry people, that why would they come and share rice? You remember that the convoy that took him into that place, we had nothing less than 30 vehicles in that convoy. And so this is pure waste of resources and money. And so Wole Soyinka jokingly said that now if there's insurgency in a neighboring country, or even in Lagos or anywhere, that Tinubu should just, instead of him to be deploying the armed forces, he should just tell Tinubu, man, Seyi Tinubu, Seyi, please go and solve that problem there, Jerry. You have enough security guards, which implies that that guy has more than enough security protection. And he said that this is a country whereby Seyi Tinubu is not the president. You are a president's son, and the president's son should not feel entitled because you are not holding any political office and you are not the president. Look at it, for instance, now in the United States, the children of presidents like Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, even the current president Donald Trump, you see that children, they move with just like maybe 2 or 3 SSS people around them. So I don't understand why 15, more than 15. So it was like as if they were shooting a movie, and this is very bad. And this, just goes to show the way Tinubu's government has messed things up. When Tinubu just newly became president, this was how the son with his friends were seen in the presidential jets. These guys will go there with their babes, they knack inside plane, they drink ogogoro inside plane, expensive drinks. They party in the presidential jet. This is the height of impunity. Zero accountability to the people. And then this renomokri, this lying renomokri, flip-flopping renomokri will not see this one now to talk. If Peter Obi were to be doing this, renomokri would have come all over the TV to be lying the way he usually lies. So Wole Soyinka has woken up. This is a vintage Wole Soyinka. This is the kind of Wole Soyinka I want to see, where you call a spade a spade. Not that because you just met Tinubu of recent and then you allow, this kind of shenanigans to be happening. A man of 90-something, what do you want to gain from it? We know definitely you are not relying on Tinubu for money or anything. So calling a spade is very good. And I wish many political actors in this country will see this and talk. Not that lying and mockery. Anything one thing, he will praise Tinubu's son. Oh, when he was talking at an international conference at that time, he said Tinubu's look at the former president of America before this guy now, before Donald Trump came back, that the son, Joe Biden, the son was involved in some scandal in Ukraine, monetary scandal and all of that, and that the father took him one day and somewhere and they said, oh, this is my son, is a businessman, that Tinubu will never do that, for Seyi Tinubu. And we're just talking, and Seyi Tinubu will never do that, and so that this guy is just a lying scoundrel, anywhere belle face, fighting for his stomach. Even when he knows he's lying, he continues to lie. It reminds me of the movie and the novel 1984, where you speak the truth, you speak a lie, and you convince yourself that you're speaking the truth. It's called double think and double speak. We see it manifesting in the mouth of these politicians. Wike too, the same thing. Every policy that Wike fought for to defend while he was still strongly in PDP, he's now countering those things and still defending with lies, deceiving himself and making himself try to think that he's right. Do you understand? And now we now see the same people doing the same thing now. So I'm happy that Wole Soyinka has called a spade, and he said, however, that things like this, though it was as if he was making a joke, but he still added that beyond the human lies a serious matter of priority and fairness. You have to prioritize your security. We have insurgency in the north, and you have over 30 personnel following the president's son, and the president's wife is there. No wonder she has guts to go and she wanted to yank off the microphone from the mouth of a sitting governor. Those are the kind of things that happen when you have this kind of power around you. So he noted that assigning a battalion of security operatives to a single individual does not reflect well on a nation battling kidnapping, ritual attacks, insurgency, and criminal violence. Because the American people just think that these people are not serious. They are telling us come and put to come and be giving them financial aid and all of that. And then you have 30 people, and you're not saying that VIPs should not take police, so they'll go and be buying them. So Peter Obina should not get police protection. Is that what you're saying? Atiku should not get police protection. Some businessmen who just came from abroad, who have enough money to even have a security outfit, but probably you not give them the license, then you not say that police protection should not go. And then your son has over, at least, armed to the teeth, 15. That's excluding probably the DSS people and some other paramilitary personnel that will be there. So he urged the president Tinubu to review the level of security protection provided to individuals, insisting that the presence of military personnel should be concentrated in volatile regions where citizens genuinely need support and reassurance. And so that's why he said that he was so moved that he had to call the national security advisor to say, oh Bob, new Rubadu, what did they happen? How you give this guy alone this kind of protection? If that guy has that kind of protection, what protection does the president have? No wonder when Tinubu is coming to Lagos, you see over 50, 60 vehicles, petrol, they're running on Nigerian taxpayers' money. And you're telling us that you have a new tax reform bill that you want to implement in 2026, and you're not paying 20 hungry social media influencers come and promote that kind of nonsense. That's nonsense. Nobody should accept that. Nigerians should come out en masse and push down that stupid law, whatever it is they call it. So according to him, national security deployment must reflect the realities facing the larger population rather than being concentrated around the privileged few who have the money to do what they want to do. Even if they give that guy 15 people or 10 people, do you think anything can come near him? And now in the end, the people are suffering. There's spying all over the country, kidnapping and everything. You are now sending our soldiers to go to Benin Republic, and that rubber stamp assembly, they just approved the pack soldiers go there. Nonsense. The coup has already been fought in Benin Republic. You are now sending our soldiers to go and protect that man who wants to install somebody. They're just the way Tinubu to want to install somebody when Tinubu leaves. If Buhari had done that, would Tinubu have been there? If Jonathan had done that, would Tinubu have been there? What nonsense. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I remain your boy Ernest Omozupa Adebayo Kojex. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Signing out. Peace.